What's up, y'all? Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. Do you want to know how I turned $9 into thousands? Well, that's exactly what you're going to find out today. All right, so here I am standing in front of a peach tree. There's another peach tree over here. And then if we go over there on the side of this car, now things are a little bit in disarray. We got another peach tree over there. Now, let me just kind of lay this out so you understand. In everything we do, no matter whether it's peach, pear, apple, it doesn't matter. We try in every single case to get an early, mid, and late cultivar. Okay, this is my early peach over here. And the name of it just happens to be a Belle of Georgia peach, okay? So this tree is so robust right now that it's practically breaking the branch. In fact, I had to prop up a doggone pitchfork under this thing just to keep it from breaking plumb off the tree. So, back to the $9 and how I turn it into thousands. I bought this tree. This tree that you're looking at right now is probably 3 years old. And I bought this thing about 3 years ago as a bare root. Put it in the ground and look at it now. Now, it wasn't just simply putting it in the ground. I had to look after it. Now, if you look at the base of this tree, what you'll see is a whole bunch of mulch. And below that mulch, in fact, in this area right here, you'll see some BioComplete compost that I got down there. Yeah, not bad. So I did a little bit of an experiment, and I've taken all of the compost extract that I make, all the bits that are left over, which just happens to be over there, everything that's left over, I put in front of these trees. So if I were to do a side-by-side comparison to this tree compared to some of the others out there that I didn't treat, this one is light years ahead. I mean, light years ahead. And because of it, look at the peaches we have. Now, let me also point out, these peaches have not been sprayed with anything more. Now, let me back that up a little bit. They have been sprayed. And I'm just gonna, from the sky, you know, not from us. But I did spray from time to time in the past with, you know, milk. And then I cut it 50-50 with water. That's the only thing that's ever been sprayed on these trees. And I want to give a hat tip to my man, Stefan Subkoviak. Anyway, these peaches, I'm going to pick one right now. Absolutely, positively robust, no damage, no nothing. Okay? So if you get that soil right, you get everything else right. Now, let me circle back to what I started off this video with. $9. That was the investment. Okay? The compost didn't really cost me anything more than just elbow grease. And then from there, it's just a matter of maybe a little bit of minor pruning over the last couple of years. But outside of that, really not much more than that. So let's stop and consider what it costs for you to go to the store and buy organic peaches. Now, I'm saying that a little bit tongue-in-cheek because if you only knew what they're allowed to call organic these days, it would blow your mind. But anyway, Michelle went to the store and I asked her to look it up. Right now, they're charging $6 a pound in, let's say, Whole Foods in our local area for organic peaches. These are better than organic. Light years better than what they call organic these days. So what do you think I could charge for these? I don't know, because I'm not going to sell them. In fact, we're going to eat them and we're going to give them away. But first thing I need to do, because these guys are so doggone robust, that I got to get them off this tree. So I got my little 5-gallon bucket here, and we're going to commence the picking. Yeah, buddy, this is what I'm talking about. Look there, close to 50 pounds of peaches that are better than anything you can hope to buy. And remember, when you go to the store, everything they pick in that store is selected based on how it ships, what it looks like, and its longevity sitting in there. They don't pick anything on the basis of flavor. These peaches are on another level in terms of flavor and the whole 9 yards. You know what's really cool about this? Is that if you look up on this tree, there's still, before it's all said and done, we'll get 150 pounds off this one tree. Not to mention what we're gonna get when we pick this one. This one here is about 2 to 3 weeks away. Good night. Now, do you think I could take these guys, go to my local farmer's market? Do you think I could sell them? Remember, this was a $9 investment. So in this first picking right here, I got 50 pounds at $6 a pound. Let's just say I'm charging what they're charging everywhere else. $6 a pound. Do you think I'm money ahead when I only put in $9 on this thing? How do I justify thousands? Well, let's consider the longevity of this tree. Not only this tree, so I spent $9 for this one, $9 for that one, $9 for that one. Over the course of their lives, how much do you think I could possibly make? Not to mention the fact that, let's not kid ourselves, you know, stuff in the grocery store, despite what they're telling you, ain't getting no cheaper. We got shrinkflation, we got all those things going on. I could sell these, I could keep them, I could preserve them. And in full disclosure, we're gonna take a fair amount of these. Michelle's gonna add to my girth a little bit by making a couple of pies and maybe some cobbler out of it. We're gonna freeze dry some of it, okay? Additionally, we're gonna can a bit of it as well. And then of course, we're gonna give some away. A fair piece of it we're gonna give away. That's the beauty of having so much abundance in systems, in permaculture systems, that even after we look after ourselves, there's so much left over that we can easily give it away. How cool is that? Right here on this farm, we had to give away just a couple of years ago, we had to give away 3 pigs. 50 chickens we processed, and because we have all 8 freezers that are already full, we had to give all those away. So, folks, everybody thinks that we need to live in this world of scarcity, and we don't have to, but it's going to require something out of you. Like I said, a $9 investment over the course of its life will provide thousands and thousands in savings and otherwise. I mean, and also in what I'm able to give away. You can't beat that. You can't beat it with a stick. All right, y'all. Well, it's time for me to take these, and there's a fair amount. Like I said, we're going to give away, so we got to go somewhere. We're going to give some of these away. And folks, it ain't that difficult. We're showing you everything you need to do. Don't think for a minute that you have to go to your local store and buy substandard stuff when you can grow it at the house, pick it at its perfect freshness, keep some for yourself, give it away. It doesn't even matter. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for your time. Look, if you need any bone sauce, world's best deer repellent, it's what we put on all these trees over here. If you need any of that, you need any comfrey, of course, we got that at the website. Go over there, check us out. Until next time, stay alert, stay alive.